time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball is next. So striding forward now, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 28.
And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball one, and we are underway in Tampa. High in the air out to center field. Meadows is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get into chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And he misses again, ball 3. Tim Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia is after it, but this will land untouched. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's Buster Posey now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Now here's the pitch.
25, C.J. Cron.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Matt Davidson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Optimus trying to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Andy Diaz.
Andy
into the windup and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Line toward the alley in left center. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So digging in now, Austin Meadows. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A double play ball to second. 4. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. So stepping in, Nick Hundley. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hard hit at third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Maikel Franco. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there. Striding into the box, Ryan Lamar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ryan Lamar.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Up next for the White Sox.
Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Rodon will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Willie Athamas. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tim Anderson.
Now a flare out to left center. Athamas into shallow left. 1 out. Ready for another chance. C.J. Cron. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. At the plate, Matt Davidson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson is there. And the inning is over. So striding in, Buster Posey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Buster Posey.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Mitch Moreland is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Andy Diaz. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Andy Diaz.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Peterson. And foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here now is Ryan Lamar. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nick Hundley.
Swings through the slider there. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit to first. Crone is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Leury Garcia.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Meadows comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jock Peterson.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. No problem here. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Athamas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Rougned Odor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Tim Anderson becomes the first out of the inning. C.J. Cron is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Peterson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for
ready for another shot now. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
catcher, Buster Posey.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Popped up. Castro is over. 1 out. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Too low, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Change up low, 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Nimmo, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Andy Diaz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Andy Diaz.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate, Wellington
Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Ryan Lamar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Peterson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance, Austin Meadows. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Austin Meadows.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Austin Meadows becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Nick Hundley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Hard ground ball to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here it comes. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson. Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Into the box, Willie Athamas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Athamas Rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. The relay. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 54, Chris.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. For Posey, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Garcia.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Smoke toward the hole, fielded by Odor. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Here's Starlin Castro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Standing in, Tim Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Chicago White Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. And we are set
tonight for the White Sox. Left fielder, number 28.
Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Davis has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit toward the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to in. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve. To get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Jose Altuve.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Hit back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 44, Anthony.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No outs, nobody on. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball, home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple. Ready now, Matt Davidson. Trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jacob May. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hopped up. Moustakas is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brad Keller, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Popped high in the air. Bohr is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Tommy Pham. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Justin Bohr. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-2 home. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Keller is there for it, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Alfaro is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Popped up. Bohr takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Men on third with 2 down. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jorge Alfaro.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Narvaez has a play. 1 out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cole Calhoun becomes out number 2 this inning. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Davidson. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single in his first try. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
In now, Jacob May comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. In there, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Digging in now, Brad Keller. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Keller.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation. Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 27.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Nimmo is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nimmo racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
High in the air into shallow left center. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Tommy Pham.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a looper to left. Davidson ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Garcia going back on it, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Skied into straightaway right. Nimmo moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
44.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. Rizzo will head for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's Starlin Castro. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Davidson. Last time through was a base hit. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's safe. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another shot now. Omar Narvaez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Jake Arrieta comes into this at bat open. Nick Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
To first. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Grounder down the line at third. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. And now the runner's trying for third. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. May is after it. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll break the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Ready once again, Tommy Pham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May moves over, and that's the third out. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 47, Dom Acevedo.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Jacob May stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Brad Keller. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Andy Diaz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leury Garcia.
And that misses inside 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now in the box, Tim Anderson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Anderson.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Juan Minaya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Digging in.
Minaya.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Here's the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Nimmo has it in his tracks. He's got it one away. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For Philadelphia.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next.
Right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nimmo in pursuit. Oh, and he botches it. Throwing to second. And he'll make it up safely to third. So they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Dom Acevedo. Asdrubal Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Number 70 will take the ball now.
Number 70.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Hit in the air out to right. Nimmo has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Tommy Hunter has been summoned from
now pitching for the Phillies.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Sliding stop by Altuve in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Bohr backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Matt Davidson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham giving chase, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Hit well towards the hole. Backhanded. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Now batting, Jose Iglesias, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Altuve is digging for home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he's in at third base with nobody out representing the go-ahead run.
Third baseman.
In now, Mike Moustakas. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Garcia. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away. Into the box now. Justin Bour. He could really use a knock here over Carlos Santana. Will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. Runner breaks for third. High pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted into center field. May has a read on it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll try and lead things. Off here. C.J. Cron will pinch hit here. And now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So striding forward. Now, Jacob May. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he is out on the tag. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Digging in. Number 70. He's ready for his first debut here in this. Dominguez.
Number 29, Wellington Castillo.
Quick check on that tying run at first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. They'll be looking for something you could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Spinning a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The 0-1 on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Leury Garcia goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. Brandon Nimmo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. They'll take care of him. And the Phillies have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
The White Sox, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.